and hopefully HBox is right. We'll be nice. We'll be nice. We won't, we won't be too mean to HBox on the run.
I think I deserve a little bit of shit talk if you guys want. If you want to get the frustration out, by all means, go for it. But all I ask you guys, apart from everyone gifting and adding to the timer. Speaking of which, I gotta add this other timer to the screen too. Here, there we go. This green timer, as long as it stays alive, the clock stays alive. And your perks of keeping it alive is that you get a $3,500 melee tournament tomorrow, if you're able to do it. So,
Jesus,
make sure you're on that, right? It'll be good for everyone.
Of course. And you know how the NASB community is. When it comes to gifting subs and keep, you put a timer on the screen, we're gonna add to it. So Cherry's a good example.
My mic is low.
Cherry did not want to see this stream end mid bracket.
Absolutely.
He made very sure that it would not happen. Yeah, I'm so excited to see NASB too.
Is my mic okay, Chad, or am I getting trolled? Sometimes it does a thing where it'll lower down. It's good? Okay. Okay, so I'm fighting against Peachfuzz. Do you know who that is?
The name is not familiar to me.
Nope. Which means you got a good shot.
Hopefully, right? If I as long as I don't go 0-2, it's fine.
I mean, hey, it's one good coin flip, right? If you don't know the name, it's one good coin flip. You can just win.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
There's been a lot of new faces for this bracket compared to like Platfight. Platfight had a lot of the top players all kind of coming together in one spot. This bracket, we got pretty much not all the Platfight players, but a lot of them, plus 130 new faces. So really, it's so awesome to see so many people pull up for NASB.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna check in. Let's see if my opponent is even here. And they are here. Peachfuzz has checked in. Okay. And we got oh my, Mario Stare. M's in the chat for Mario Stare. Another 5 gifted. The clock back at 7 hours. Thank you for the love. Especially if you're part of the NASB community and you're supporting the stream. Thank you guys. I do appreciate that a lot. Okay. Peachfuzz is here. I'm going to be rocking Nigel because it's the only character that I even know how to play. And Peachfuzz is rocking... It looks like Plankton. Oh, shit. Well, at least the scoreboard works. That's pretty cool.
Okay, this is a fun matchup. I'm excited.
Alright, let me also... Hold on, let me hop back in here. Sorry, can you guys hear me still?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to share my screen now so you guys can see. Should work.
Plankton. What a character.
Right?
A lot to say about that guy.
This is gonna be. I mean, I enjoy this matchup a lot. So I'm excited to see how it'll go. But
yeah, should be fun. Okay.
Yep.
I won't give away too much until they start playing.
I know people will get to watch and see, and make their own assessment for this character. I think we'd be a little biased.
Yeah, I'm gonna expect things to go a certain way, and they're not, and that's fine.
Yeah, we'll just have to see. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of players out there who watch Platfight and saw, hey, this top EU player, is playing Plankton. Plankton must be pretty good. I think I'm gonna try this out.
Exactly.
I don't know. We'll see.
But hey, there's a lot of stuff still that Nigel can do. I mean, the base knockback on rest is, it doesn't really matter how heavy you are. It's gonna send you flying. 60-70% Plankton can die, especially if it's a combo off a forward air or something off the side into it. And then on top of the fact that, and correct me if I'm wrong, Bean, you hit a rest in this game, you're good.
I mean,
you don't
the
have
landing
to,
arrest is so hard.
It is, but Plankton is huge, so you get a good chance here. But correct me if I'm wrong, Bean. Landing a rest in this game, you're good. You don't have to slime cancel, right?
Depends. Oh yeah, if you hit it, yeah, you're good. You're good.
Yeah,
if you hit it, you can cancel out. You can do jump. You can do whatever. Get yourself out of there.
Yeah, so you get that high risk, high reward on if you try and jump off stage and hit a rest. If you hit it, Plankton's gonna die at like 40. You miss though, and you're dead. There's not really much you can do.
All right. It looks like we're going to go to Technodrome for game 1. I'm waiting for the code, and then we can start.
Nice.
It was kind of funny.
Page.
It took until like this most recent patch for Nigel to get the ability to slime cancel out of snap, because I believe y'all early on thought that Nigel would be kind of absurd if he could cancel out of snap, but it ended up, you know, Nigel kind of as a character was lower in the meta, and we kind of thought, well, let's give it to him. I think he could use that, and players have been so much more ambitious with the snaps. It makes it way more fun to watch. So I'm glad that like Nigel's been able to be pushed in that area.
I have no idea how that wasn't already like a tool like this.
Yeah, we were worried on giving a character with that big of a like insta kill a way to cancel out of it immediately, but it turns out he wasn't really that great before he had it, so it's probably fine. It like kind of even him out a little bit.
All right, so everyone press 1 for the run. I'm going to, I'm sorry, Technodrome? Let's see.
Yeah, it should be, yeah, there you go, all the way on the right.
All right. Let's see what happens.
Nigel!
What a matchup we have right here.
Oh boy.
3, 2, 1.
See how it goes. I mean, off the rip, you kind of expect Plankton to play in a specific way. I usually prefer trying to zone him out and then baiting aerial approaches with, and you know, bait the aerial approach and then cover it with nair, up air, up tilt. But you really have to worry if you're Plankton catching, like, you know, this pressure, the pressure that Nigel can put on. If you can't stuff him out on the way in, it can be really difficult to kind of stop it. You can see it already, 73 really quickly. He's gonna try and turn it around, make it his way back, but without the meter, I mean, already 1 bar, I guess, but 82% in a matchup like this, that is way too much damage this early.
Hbox has been doing a really good job of just getting in with Nigel and then keeping the pressure on, because Plankton will really succeed if you kind of try to play back against him, because he has so many tools that he can just shoot out, and he has a lot of stage control when you give him the chance. So like allowing Nigel to get in is not what you want, so it's definitely like more tough for you if you can't stop him.
Yeah, and now you can see starting to catch some of those aerial approaches, using the down B to at least cover some of that space on the way in, that diagonal that Hbox has been kind of enjoying. You have to worry about some of these. Just a little bit too low. Maybe we can still make it back. I know we still had all the options there available. That was one of the changes that has happened recently. Plankton doesn't get those options back.
Going right into the neutral strong. He sees you.
Off stage, but this is going to be the hard part. If we're not landing those rests, it's going to be a little bit difficult to find these kills with how heavy Plankton is.
For sure, yeah. Plankton can definitely live for a very long time, especially with 2 bars of slime on board. You have access to the burst, which allows Plankton to live so much longer, because once you get hit with a confirm, once Nigel gets in, then you're able to deny that and then kind of live a little bit longer.
Yeah. I wonder if Hbox is going to remember some of these forward air slime cancels. You can hit forward air slime cancel flick, things like that. We'll see if that muscle memory starts to come back from when we played all that time ago. But right now, it looks like Peachfuzz is starting to get a little bit of a lead. 138 and catching just off stage on Hbox's side. Gets caught with the fair. 2 stocks down, still not able to find this stock. I mean, Plankton just
the sauce in play.
holding on.
For those of you who do not know, this sauce starts to reduce the ability to DI the moves. So that makes it an extremely tough thing. And the ledge hog!
Oh,
Peachfuzz
is running away with it. Okay, still 2 bars. I mean, like, personally, if you were to add insult to injury, I burst there. But I get it. If you want to hold on just a little bit, kind of use it to extend some of these.
My third game in 4 years. Or whenever it came out, 3 years.
Yeah, and you have to play against Plankton.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that up B out of shield, that's really just going to deny you and not allow you to approach in. Peachfuzz has been doing a good job at like learning this matchup really quick and kind of just discovering, yeah, these are the things the Plankton can do. Looking for the EX sauce. That's definitely going to kill you early if that gets hit.
Not able to catch it though, and I mean, definitely, you know, 3 stocks to 1, Nigel, lightest character in the game, but I mean, it's not a strange situation for someone who plays Puff to be down this far and maybe be able to come back. No burst though. We had it available. I thought maybe it'd be used, but going into the next game, I mean, there's still some things that we could do. There's been no grabs on the side of Peachfuzz, so a lot of these approaches could definitely just get shielded, and we can try and get a punish out of shield or maybe a grab. But on the other end, Peachfuzz adapting pretty well, covering that space with the aerials. It's been pretty phenomenal play, I would say, as far as Plankton goes. The only thing that I would change is maybe start, wave dash back, grab some of these approaches if you know it's gonna come in.
Mm-hmm. We'll see how
on
the
the side of
counterpick
Plankton.
stage. We'll see how the counterpick stage here is also going to affect things because there's going to be like a lot more area. I think a lot of the starters are kind of small, and
Yeah.
having more area for Nigel to kind of fly around in would definitely help out.
Yeah, with the only downside being you really have to watch these blast zone sizes. It's really, really important, especially in a matchup like this, where you're so light on the side of Plankton, on the side of Nigel, and Plankton being the complete opposite, to watch some of these high blast zones. So it's going to matter a lot on what stage, but definitely the room to work around and try and bait some of these approaches, get an easier way in, that would definitely help too. It always comes down to playstyle, so I guess we will see.
What's a
the
good
bands
counter pick?
It's a good counter pick to Plankton.
That's a great question.
I mean, you probably want space to fly around.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you know what, you're right. Timeless Star Dial. It's
If
banned.
that's what you choose, that is.
All
I
right.
mean,
It's not on this
If
list.
you want
I'm
space,
not gonna
it's gonna be the big ones. You're gonna want like the what's the name of that one?
What's
the
Pariah's Keep?
Food Dream.
It's Keep and Food Dream, I think, are largest.
Yeah, those two, and then I think the volcano is also really big as far as area.
I'm gonna go to the volcano.
Miracle City.
Hbox was just talking about how he loved Miracle City, and then you put that thought in his mind, he instantly picked it.
I know.
Is
I
it-
know why I
is it
lost.
hard?
I lost because I didn't have my hat on.
I've lost it. It's okay. I lost to Pug X on this stage, so in this exact matchup. So.
I got this. I
It's
got this.
good.
I am the Genesis 2 champion. I can figure this out. I think.
Lock in.
It's
I think.
It's doable.
Peachfuzz playing back here, shooting out the sauce, looking to get something started here with the Nair. Can read the platform option. Can start with some up airs here.
It's about all you
Not
can
gonna
get
kill
with
him.
a bar, though.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do anything about that?
6%.
Can't do anything about which.
Plankton. Oh my god.
Oh,
It's
that's
gonna be a little tough. Finding your way in is the hardest part, but usually you can try and get an overextend and then shield some of these aerials. Could be your best bet. But that's the mix-up. Plankton
Like,
be
when
annoying.
he does a
trying
nair,
to-
I can't do anything.
Yeah, it's like the final hit on you, maybe.
You kind of have to approach it like a lower angle, kind of closer to the ground. Definitely using like the back air to try and poke.
Yeah,
Until you
and
can get in.
Pug X said spam backer.
Yeah, no, real. Like that's so
He's
true.
the
I can't do
Funny, he
shit.
said-
I can't get in. I can't. Okay, finally. Into.
Yep.
And don't forget pound is like an extremely good move. Like you can follow up with a strong neutral layer or even a snap out of it. Especially on a giant character like Plankton, it's definitely gonna like help you extend your advantage. Looks like Peachfuzz just kind of sitting back, waiting for the approach just to punish.
This guy is so lame,
Just
dude.
covering space. Yeah,
So
this is how you play
lame.
the character.
Oh my god.
Plankton is definitely a test of
Yeah! Wow, this game. Okay.
Sorry, he's at the ledge. Oh, no, he's at the ledge.
So much for that.
Oh, it's alright. I see it turning around.
Good run.
I watched Genesis. No, it isn't over till it's over.
2 bars of slime, 2 bars of slime, you gotta burst too. Peachfuzz really wants to cover you in the sauce. More than like anything right now.
You think this is some kind of like cosmic balance?
Yeah, it is. It's like a. It's like the
It-
humiliation ritual that you have to go through.
Oh,
In other games, you must be the one who.
BGs, I hope we never play again,
You must be the
Peachfuzz.
one who is
Alright,
Jigglypuff.
let's go to losers. I hope I never fight that guy ever again. That was horrible. I hated everything about it. Go to lobby. Alright, and now I have a losers match. I should have one.
yeah, Plankton is definitely one of those polarizing characters where like if you have a little bit of rust on you and then you run into a good Plankton, like he will just curb stomp you. Because Plankton really has a tool for almost every matchup. I don't feel like there's any matchup where he inherently just doesn't have something to work with.
I mean, there's some bad ones, but definitely not like impossible to play. He's very, very good.
Well, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna watch Cherry avenge me right now. Cherry versus Peachfuzz.
Let's go, Cherry. Let's go, Cherry.
Cherry's dropped over 100 subs in this subathon, so we are cheering for Cherry, chat. At least I am. Bias
Let's
is
let Cherry
allowed.
win.
Let's see it.
Let's let Cherry win so he can win his money back. Let's get him in top 8.
Let's go, Cherry. Yeah, win his money back. Let's go here.
Bean, you'll be more familiar. Who's Cherry been playing more recently?
Beavers. I think
Beavers?
Cherry's been big on the Beavers recently.
Okay. So it's Beavers Plankton.
I think so.
What if
yeah.
Peachfuzz beats Cherry, and then I would look a little better, right?
Yes.
Sure.
But,
I'd look a little better.
the odds of Plankton beating Beavers is, I would argue, far lower than than versus Nigel. But
Oh, it's a bad matchup.
it is definitely not great. You can't really make mistakes as Plankton in this matchup.
I see.
Versus
And you
Beavers,
got-
they overwhelm you and kill you instantly, like really, really bad.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
And there's 2 whole characters there. You got Norbert and Daggett, both in play, both very good. Like, Beavers as a whole in the community ranking ended up, I think, at top 3. But
Yeah,
keep in mind, those are
that's
2 characters. Like, you can do so much with both of those movesets.
Right.
The one that ends up being an issue mostly is the brown one. He overwhelms
know.
you. Well, I think versus Plankton, because like
Good, sure.
Norbert's he's a little bit slower.